such an asshole.
Hello, children. All right, we got a pretty innocent question. I think a lot of young people go through this, especially those of you lucky enough to have a good family that you enjoy. So let's read the question here. Dear Cappy, am I selfish for wanting to move across the country away from my family? My dream is to move out west for a multitude of reasons. One of which is something you've said in the past is that the West is superior when it comes to outdoor related activities compared to the Southeast, which is where I'm from. That's true. It's very true. My problem is pretty much my whole family lives in the same town as me. We do everything together, and birthdays and holidays are rarely missed. I've come to realize that not everyone has a family relationship like I do, and that I'm very blessed. You are. Absolutely. The thought of moving away from them makes me feel selfish in a way. The only other family member that doesn't live in the area is a cousin of mine who lives in Texas. He makes it out to us every Christmas and Thanksgiving with other sprinkled in visiting appearances here and there. He's a bit of an inspiration when it comes to making this decision whether to move away or not. My gut simply tells me to go chase my dream because my family can easily come visit and vice versa. Thank you. I have some family members that should also be made aware of that there's these things called planes, and you can visit the children. You can visit your brothers or your sisters. You are not the cultural mecca of the world. By God, by golly, here comes well-endowed Molly. Some people can visit Cappy in South Dakota. Not that I have an opinion on this matter. I don't know. But yes, you are correct. They can come visit you. I just won't be able to make every single family event, nor have the convenience of hanging out with my family whenever I want to. Family is a big part of my life, which is why I'm so torn on this subject. What are Cappy's thoughts? Also, if I want to get broke fast as humanly possible, which should I do first? Get an MBA, lease a penis extender pickup truck, or get married? Ooh, good question. Boy, you ask the deep important ones, don't you? The quickest would be to get a penis extender pickup truck, because you can do that now. In MBA, there's some cooking time, like that's over a 2-year period. They don't advance the loan funds until you like sign up for courses every semester. And then married, the woman's gotta fake it like they do their orgasms. They gotta fake it, so there'll be this honeymoon period. And then depending on the law, like if you're in California, they gotta be married for 10 years to get lifelong alimony. So the married one, I'm gonna say that's the slowest of the 3. So the quickest way to get broke, penis extender pickup truck. But if you really want to do a good job, you get the penis extender pickup truck, immediately enroll in an overpriced MBA, but at a 3rd-tier school, so no one hires you, and get married to a liberal arts major girl with a master's degree, but a ton of student loan debt, who works part-time as a barista. Then I think you will absolutely crush your financial nuts for the rest of your life. Absolutely. All right, so let's get back to this. So, you're right. Most people don't have a family like you do. It sounds great what you got. That being said, I'm still going to say for you to move away, because this is the way of life. You have to go and blaze your own path. And the other reason in your particular case, I think after you go away, you blaze your own path, you'll scratch your itch. Every man should go live his own life. If you want to go live in Nevada or wherever, go do it. But I think it'll make you appreciate your family more and them appreciate you more. Your family sounds loving and supporting. It's not selfish. You should go live your life. And what they have done is you got to kind of look at it this way. They have given you a great choice, a great option that, hey, you can go live your life and da 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 da. But if it's not as good as what you were hoping, you got a great life to come back to here. And this happens regardless of whether you have a good family or not. When someone leaves and they're gone, whatever was annoying everyone about each other kind of goes away, and like, God, we kind of miss our child. God, I kind of miss my parents. Yeah, my mom was annoying and blah, 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 but I miss my mom. And what I think will happen is not only will it make your family appreciate you more and you appreciate your family more, because I'm just going to predict it now, man. You're going to go out there and like, man, Americans freaking suck. These people are assholes, which will make you appreciate your family all that much more. So I think after you go out, you strike out on your own, you go live your life, you're going to be like not confused, like or wondering, and you'll appreciate what you have, and then you'll go back home. And I don't think you need more than a year or two to figure this out. Like go get your job, go to Vegas, go to Phoenix, go to Texas, go to wherever it is you think you want to go. Go have some fun. And I think you'll have some good times and you're gonna have some bad times, but you're gonna be like, man, is everyone in Denver an asshole? It's like, yeah, you're in Denver. Bunch of pothead white kids running around being homeless. Yeah, Denver sucks. And the people suck. And you're like, man, I'm gonna go back home. And then you'll even appreciate your family more and they'll be happy you did it. So I'm all for you going out and striking out on your own. But I want to be gone for 10 or 20 years because it sounds like you got a great family back at home. And so me, it's kind of a no-brainer both ways. A no-brainer because every man should strike out on his own, do your own thing, figure out whether what was out there was for you. Is it like what you want so you don't have the regret when you die? And then you're like, nope, this sucks. All the people at Walmart are fat. All the women are feminists. I ain't going to start no family. It's expensive to live here. There's shit in the streets. I'm out. Then you go back home. You give your mom a big hug. Now, there's also the other thing. I don't know what the current dynamic is with your family, but it could be, the people who currently make up your family over a long enough period of time, they're going to go away either due to death or maybe, the kids grow up. I don't know if you got younger siblings who haven't graduated yet or whatever. And it may not be that family anymore. And you going out saying, hey, Ma, Dad, I was out in St. George, Utah, and I really liked it out there. And, with the passing of Grandma and Grandpa and, my brother and sister are now off doing their own thing. You think maybe we go to St. George, Utah? And you might convince them of that. And if you do, well, by gosh, you should write a book about it because getting boomers to move out of crappy places is borderline impossible. I think it's in their DNA. Like, I gotta shit where it's crappy. No, I was here for so long. I can't leave this crappy state. I'm a boomer. Don't you understand how it works? There's nice warm places without snow all over, actually. That's every boomer ever. So yeah, I would leave, do it, and then and the second you know, you got to give it at least 6 months, at least. But like if you like when I went to Wyoming, I'm like, oh yeah, mountains and beauty and da 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 da, and you get to know the people. You're like, man, you guys need to be turned into a nuclear test site. You really do. Like, I'm out of here. I'd recommend though that you get Reconnaissance Man before you start your journey. The No Kaisha Allowed podcast. Well, I'm going to tune into that. I just got to figure out what that is. Nonstop Dre, $2. I've never missed my family once since I left at 17. Yeah, most people don't have good families. That's why I have the course link below to the dad you never had. Because your dad should have at least said, look, son, the course is also available to girls, women, daughters, but y'all don't listen. You just like, unless I say you have the magical hoo-ha and you're going to meet, Ryan Gosling, you're not going to listen to it. So never mind. You don't need that course, ladies. You're just perfect the way you are. That's why your life is going so well. But that's why, yeah, that course is out. Your dad should have told you, look, you got to go out, find your own purpose and calling. There's the first, no. I think it is the first chapter is purpose and meaning in life. Like you got to have a game plan. So, but yeah, you do have to leave. You will have to leave. Sometimes it's in your best interest. Other times it's just because you gotta, and then to come back because your family was really good. That's it. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.